Hi, hello. This is gonna be a genuine uh fest. Hi Scott, how you doing?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. This is our packing for Da Nang episode. Packing for Da Nang. Um because I'm leaving in wait, what is it, 10:15? So I thought I was leaving in like 40 minutes from now, and that's why originally I scheduled it for this morning. The thing for this morning I was like, we're just gonna pack early. Then I realized I had till 10:10 or till 10:15, and so I changed the schedule because I wanted to get the train station in at 2. So now we're going to pack and go to the train station. But because of that, we have exactly 1 hour to pack. Are we live? Did I hit the button?
It
Did you
says
check?
we're live.
Okay, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm going to change our little arrangement here. General. I don't remember how to do any of this. How come I've forgotten? Doo-doo-doo.
Um,
Camera layout. That's what it is. It's a layout. Called a layout.
don't call
And
it a comeback.
oh, we got new options on the layout list. That's kind of neat. We got a news layout. I like that. I want to do that news layout. Let's see what that does. This is not really the time to be uh, experimenting. Well, what are
You
they
don't look
doing?
like a. You don't look any more like a newsman. That layout.
You've disappeared. That's something.
I was never really here.
I was never really here. All right, let's do the news layout. That's kind of interesting. I wanted to be a news person. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I'm digging out these stupid earphones. I can't use them. I've got to walk around the room while I'm packing. I'll put them on before I go to the train station, but I'm going to see if I can plug in the battery so that my phone doesn't lose battery while we chat. So if you stop hearing me, that'll be why that happened.
I'll yell or something.
Okay, well, I just plugged it in, so it's fine. Didn't have any
Oh,
negative effects.
I was.
I mean, you can still yell if you want.
I was hoping for the opportunity to yell.
You can yell if you want to. I'm downloading things. I'm gonna try and log on. I don't know. I have an app that I use when I pack, and I was gonna show it, but I think I may just not because I feel very pressed for time. This is. Oh no. Are you still there?
I think so.
Am I still there?
You're frozen right now, but I can hear you.
Well, this is unfortunate. Uh,
Oh, there you go.
Device pairing. Your messages are available on the device you've paired. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want that in my face.
Also, that app
Um,
didn't pay us any money for sponsorship, so
no,
don't
they
hit them.
didn't. I don't need to show it. This is gonna be a genuine. Like I was gonna kind of like pre-pack and have everything ready, and then be like, oh, I've got to pack before I go to the train station. Let me see if I can do it in a hurry. Now I'm like, oh no, I really didn't pack because I was I was going ahead and scheduling the stream, so they're all on YouTube now. So the streams for the vacation are all already on there, so that's good. But I did that all day. I didn't do any packing, so now would be a good time to figure out what I'm going to take. And for some reason, the screen keeps going dim. Let me unplug and see if that makes a difference. I don't understand why it's doing this.
Okay.
I mean, while it's supposed to be. Well, it's never had this problem before. It's got to be a software thing. Anyway, let me walk over here, and eventually I'll turn this thing around because I'm just going to be buzzing around the apartment trying to get stuff done. And we can also use this as an opportunity to. Nope, there it goes again. It's about to go off again. I don't understand why this is happening. I mean, can I turn off Bluetooth? Is that what's doing it? All right, hold on. This is not going to be good if I have to keep clicking it. I'm sure there's some setting you can do to have it never shut off, but I don't know what that is. All right. I'm very proud of the work I've done today.
Oh,
I said, yeah. If you haven't checked your email, I sent a lot of material. Oh, it's still shutting off. I sent a
oh
lot of
no,
material. Oh, go ahead.
I thought you meant like teaching children,
No,
but
I'm rarely proud of that.
oh,
If ever they learned something, I assume it wasn't me that did it.
oh,
It was
well,
probably some cartoon they were watching, which they
that's
seem to learn a lot more from because they bring it into the class and I'm like, what are you talking about? And you could tell it's from a cartoon.
the future
Um,
generations, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen. Future of our world.
learning from
Everything I
cartoons.
needed to know, I learned from a cartoon. Which
Storage
actually may be
bat.
true. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be true for me as well.
Okay, no power saving, ultra power saving.
Everything I needed to know about healthy masculinity, I learned from Optimus Prime.
Well, that's good.
I don't
More
know.
batteries.
Uh oh. Wesley, are you still with us? Oh, there he is.
I'm with you. I'm trying to figure out how to stop it from shutting off. It's just not. I don't. Is it? You think it's a Chrome setting? I don't know.
No, I don't have any idea. I don't know nothing about nothing.
At work. Safety check. Privacy and security, address, password. I mean, none of this have anything to do with the thing shutting off. All right, I got to come back every few seconds, but we got to figure this out, or else we can't do a stream.
Hmm.
I'm just scrolling through apps now. That doesn't have anything to do with what I don't think. Performance, power saving, ultra power saving. Battery settings. I mean, I just want it to stay on. I don't. It's like how YouTube will continue playing. Like the phone knows not to shut off while you're watching YouTube, right?
Yes.
That's usually what happens on this site on this in the browser when you're on StreamYard, but it has changed. They've changed it.
Well, I'm not sure what's happening, folks.
Well, you can tell me when you can't hear
Oh,
me anymore because I've been talking nonstop.
oh, sorry. You just came back on.
Because I can hear you whenever it goes out, but
Oh,
all
sorry.
right. Sorry
I was
to everyone.
just gonna start singing a random song, but oh well.
Well, that sounds good too. I mean, I'm
That's
sure
all
you
right.
did a
Nobody
good
wants
job.
to hear that.
We might have gotten a lot of new viewers.
Mm.
I'm probably going to leave. Actually, I'm going to use my superpower with the new gimbal, which is just a selfie stick, but it's a stick, and you can just yell what you have to say. I hope Erica logs on, but she might be sick. She was sick earlier.
Apparently, all three of my nephews are sick today too. So,
Oh no!
yeah.
Any particular?
Logan had a stomach thing yesterday. I assume it's all that, but I don't have a lot of details.
Okay.
Does Erica, has she caught something, or is it just
Just her.
chronic?
I think it's just her normal issue that she has.
Her condition, yeah.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
It works kind of good, I guess. Okay, I need to switch and do the other way around. Now, I don't know how practical this is going to be, and I may have to move this thing around a bit, but we'll play with it and find out. We already got 10 minutes gone though. Okay, how do I completely forget how to do this every time I do it? Let's try a different camera. Okay, this is my apartment.
Ah.
I'm gonna plug this thing in, and when it does, it'll go out in about another 10 minutes because I can only set it to 10 minutes. So make sure when you see everything freeze that you mentioned that you can't see anything.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Okay, the battery's right there, so I can click that off. Camera charger. Well, it's just a charger. I'm just gonna get like a bunch of chargers and cords and that come on. What time is it again?
It's 8:44 by my clock. 8:44 a.m.
Yeah, 8, of course, p.m. here, but it's 8:44, so I can ask you so I can keep up with the time. Those are my keys, and I'll put those on before I go. And this is the little bag the gimbal goes in. I'm gonna stick it here in this. And this will be the stuff. I need a cord still. For some reason, I'm missing a cord, a USB cord. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not going by the list. I'm randomly picking up stuff. I know I have the cord. Where is it? Scott, how you been?
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
Oh, hey, I did think of something.
What's that?
We might not be seeing enough of the lights. You like the nighttime lights, right?
I do.
Did I start this thing by saying this is a packing episode? Because we're like 10 minutes in now, so it doesn't really matter.
I think you said something. You were talking about packing, yeah.
Okay, great. So this is the Perpetual Tourist. This is the start of the vacation. We've had several episodes where we were planning the vacation, and this one we're actually going on vacation. How does that, should we be looking more up?
There you go.
Oh, okay, good.
Your head was cut off.
This is the start of the actual vacation. We are leaving tonight. I'm hoping everything will continue working up until we get to the train station, at least. That way you guys can see the train station. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So I was saying, done planning. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Full-length cord. But one of the things that we're going to miss a little of is the nighttime lights. They do a thing there called it's a river cruise at night, and I'm thinking I might look into that. What do you think about that? That way we get to see the lights along the river.
Well, that's fine, but keep in mind that I am an old man and go to bed early. So.
Well, there'll be morning for you.
Oh. Well, that should be fine then.
Right. I mean, I don't know what time. I still have to find out when we get there.
Oh yeah.
All the details, but I definitely want to take this charger. I'm taking an alternate phone to try and do the 2-phone method because it works a lot easier. But I'm still not found that cord. And I don't know where it would be.
What? You're gonna need to speak up a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can't hear me?
I can hear you, but just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well,
it's
I'll talk
just
louder. Is this better?
Yes, that's better. Just a little louder. You should be fine.
Okay, very good.
Especially
That's fine.
when you're on the other side of the room there.
Sure, of course. Yep, makes sense. Now,
Thank you.
while I look for the cord, have you looked at anything out of your name? Are you excited?
I looked at the schedule. I don't know that I've looked at stuff, in particular. I know you had looked at. I just figured it was the stuff you'd already planned to do in the previous stream. Just apportioned out.
Well,
I always like looking at the temples and stuff. Those are always neat to me.
There's almost always going to be plenty of those, so I think you'll be pleased with that.
People love religion.
People love religion. Is that true? You can't wrestle it away from them. I don't want to take this. It's the old gimbal. Any comments on what's happening or what's about to happen? Look how awful my old cord was. I don't know why I didn't already throw this away. That's what I walked around Southeast Asia for a year and a half with.
That looks like it might need to be recycled.
Might need to be. That's why I'm going to put a trash can in this trash bag and just throw it directly in there.
There you go. That's another option, of course.
I feel like that's the best kind of recycling.
Well, what's the weather going to be like? How are you packing as far as how is that affecting your packing?
Well, so my little app, I'll show this in a future thing. I just can't get it right now.
Right.
My little app tells me Da Nang. I just said Da Nang. Da Nang and Hoi An are very close together. So I just put in Da Nang. Da Nang is projected to have a low of 19 and a high of 28. 28 is actually pretty warm. That's going to the beach weather. So a low of 19 means I won't be stressing too warm the entire time I'm there. That's, I mean, you can wear a long sleeve shirt at 19, but you wouldn't need a jacket. And that's going to be that's a nighttime low. So there you go. All right, let's move on. Essentials when traveling. Is all this stuff I'm going to carry? Did I get this off correctly?
What?
This one. I was just saying, I'm wondering, I'll put this here because I'm going to take it with me. Sure. Q-tips. Let's get Q-tips. Scott, what are your secrets for packing for trip?
My number one secret is just don't go on a trip and you don't have to worry about it. No, I haven't packed for a trip in a very long time. I think the last trip I packed for was for a sort of a short trip for a work thing for my previous that was pre-pandemic, so it's been a while.
Oh, how long ago was it?
5 or 6 years now, I guess.
Pre-pandemic means, that'd be 5 years ago. Well, that's, when the pandemic hit, I was telling people, I lived in China for 5 years. I mean, it's true, but I wasn't just telling them that. But
I wasn't lying about it to make myself look cool.
I remember the lies I told before the pandemic. No, but I mean now I go, oh wait, and I kind of still have it in my head 5 years in China, right? And then I go, oh no, wait, it's been 4 years that I've been here in Vietnam. I mean, obviously 1.5 of those was not really here in Vietnam, but on and off for 4 years. So I've been here. I've been outside of China. Put it that way. I've been outside of China almost as long as I lived there in the first place. Isn't that crazy? Are you still there?
What? I'm still here.
I mean, it's not the craziest.
Well, no, it's. I don't know. Time seems to have a different. I haven't.
Slipping.
Yeah, I seem to have. My brain has a different relationship with time than it did before the pandemic. Could this be an after effect from having COVID? I mean, maybe. I don't know, but
I think
did
it's
it
just.
affect my brain?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a. I don't think it's a neurological effect. I do think it's an effect of COVID. Things just got crazy and time just started. Time just got on a. What do you call it? Slip and slide.
I mean, not universally, obviously, like as a constant, a universal constant of physics, time is exactly the same, but our perception of it.
Flaws. I'm just getting together like toiletries right now. Doing toiletries.
Okay. Wesley, is that white hat and white shirt over there? Is that a callback to Michael Jackson's Moonwalker video game?
What?
Remember the Michael Jackson video game based on his famous
Oh. I do not remember the Michael Jackson video game. I'm sorry.
It was
I was
based on
not
his
aware there
famous
was one. Completely
music
honest.
video. Yeah. The Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. I feel like this thing goes up higher. Oh, it does. My feelings were valid. It was not a callback to that. It was.
Oh.
I think the hat was given to me by a Hawaiian friend from in Chenjo, and it's just a white shirt. I mean, I put on it for shave. I need to buy an electric shaver while we're there. Mine just died the other day.
Okay. Buy an electric shaver. I think I may have played Michael Jackson Moonwalker like once, and he just danced around and
In the game?
in the game, yeah, it was kind of like a side scroller beat 'em up, but instead of like actually, I think beating people up, he kind of danced beat 'em up. I don't know.
He danced beat it up.
Yeah.
Okay. There are beaches there. I do not have a beach body, but I may end up going to the beach. So I'm going to take swimwear.
All right. It's good to note, everybody.
Just keeping you updated since this is a packing episode. Packing episode is supposed to be like people giving you tips on how to pack. We're not to that part yet. This is actual, real, no joke packing. Like I was so busy doing all this episodes. I wanted to get all of the episodes scheduled and ready to go before I left because I don't know how much time I'm going to have in the evenings to get stuff like this done. So I just said, well, I'll just do actual packing when we do the packing episode. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you. Did I interrupt?
No, that's all right.
I'm now looking for sunglasses. I need to get some contacts so I can wear sunglasses without being blind. But sunscreen. I had sunscreen and it's just not on good. I'm putting it all out of the bed because I always try to pack a bag that is too small. I'm just certain I can squeeze it all in. Scott, we only have half an hour. This is why I was panicking when we started out. Okay, hat. I need a hat. What hat do I need? I guess this is a hat. I got sandals I can take and a beach towel. Do I have a beach towel? Did I get rid of my beach towel? I used a beach towel that year and a half I was talking about. I used a beach towel the entire time. Isn't that something? The beach towel. What was that thing I said?
You said a beach towel.
Did I say something before that?
You were saying it was a half an hour and you were needed to hurry.
And yeah. Oh, sandals. I said.
Oh.
Should I take the nice sandals I bought at the mall or the junky ones that I want to wear out so I can wear the nice sandals at home?
Take the junkier ones.
I got the nice ones.
Oh. Well, then do that.
Okay, good. I don't have time to second guess myself. Sorry. Or second guess you.
Yeah, I was going to say you.
And maybe a second swimsuit. I don't have goggles. Maybe I use them. I asked the question, but usually I'm halfway done doing it before I get the question. I don't know. But that does not mean that your input is not valued. Oh, maybe I'll take those sandals. You don't really need to do that in Asia, though, because they provide your sandals in the room. So you don't need to have an indoor and an outdoor pair.
They provide you with sandals?
Well, the little house slipper type things.
Oh, I see.
Oh, hand sanitizer. Okay, I'm done with that. That's beaching and swimming things, which probably I just need to beach. But anyway, I done did it now. I done did it now. Sorry. I don't have a travel size hand sanitizer. This is what I was missing when I went to Halong Bay. Remind me somewhere on the trip I need to get hand sanitizer. We don't do extra batteries anymore. This app's kind of old, actually. Chapstick. I don't know why they recommend that. But I don't really use it that much, but I always have so much chapstick. I'm going to take it out. Sorry, I'm dumbass. Okay. Sorry. I was pulling the chapstick out of my bag so I could pack it in the bag. I need some vitamins. I don't have any medication. I got a lot of medication I need to take. Not a lot, but I have sore throat, so I have lozenges. Actually, this is too big. I'm going to take these out. I got lozenges. I got my halopurinol. What else I got? Ibuprofen. I guess that's all now that I don't have vitamins. Scott, feel free to chime in and contribute. I don't mean to keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. I just have to say things not loud on the track.
Well, no, it's fine. It's I mean, you're having to tell people what you're packing and why. So, and that's the point of the video. So,
It is. That's correct. We want to listen to the music.
No, then we really couldn't hear you.
Oh, all right. You're right. I forgot. I keep forgetting it's. You can keep telling me to say things louder. Well,
yeah, especially if you're turned away from the microphone and all that, it gets a little difficult. But
okay, I'm grabbing a watch. It's not because anyone on the planet needs a watch anymore. It's just because I feel like I like that. I wear jewelry a lot, and I don't either. But watches still work. Fancy what says casual. Which one looks casual? You can't see them, but that's all right. I'll just pick a casual looking one.
Left.
Good call. There you go. Right. Good to have a watch for when you go out to dinner. Of course, I have my keys. Wait, do I have my keys? Okay. Now, actual clothes. 4 pairs for a 10-night trip. I'm going to be washing clothes while I'm there. I'm going to take 4 pairs of underwear, socks, I guess an undershirt. Oh wait, it's gonna be kind of warm. I don't know if I'm gonna need an undershirt. Socks. I need socks. I do not need wool socks. It will not be cold. Scott, you still there? The 10-minute timer has a countdown.
No, I'm still here. I just was thinking of something.
What you thinking of?
I don't know. It's gone.
Does this Janae interest you at all? Are you just waiting to see what happens, or are you like, yeah, we're gonna see whatever? Something? Any of the things that we looked at?
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I like the anywhere where there's like temples and stuff. I like seeing that sort of thing.
Okay.
I mean, religion interests me. I like learning about other cultures and other and religions that may not be as prominent in my neck of the woods, especially. You know, I know a lot about Christianity because that's what's 98% of people around here are, but and that's not a an accurate poll. I'm just for a fact, but
I would appreciate it if you go out and do a poll.
Well, I don't know about that. I do live next to the church, so I don't know. Probably most of the people. Oh, you mean further
location?
Oh! I'm not just standing in my driveway. All right, that's fine. No. I mean, I like that a lot. I like seeing how other people, worship and their ideas and beliefs and stuff. I find that very, very interesting. It's it's been an integral part of human experience and obviously human history effects on it for forever. So it's it's interesting to me. What else? I like pretty lights. That was all, as you mentioned earlier. So I'm looking forward to any opportunity to see pretty lights. And I like I don't know if would you call all those stories about like the Turtle Lake and stuff like that? Is that religion or is that just more like local folklore?
It's legends.
Yeah. But is it like part of a religious tradition or is it
I don't think so. I don't think you would count it as a religious tradition, or at least I never hear it referred to as that.
I like that kind of stuff too. I like local folklore.
Yeah.
So, and dragons. So all the dragons in East Asia have also been very amusing for me to see.
You amuse me, dragons. Okay. These are okay. So these are the packing pajamas. And some people don't wear pajamas. I always recommend you take them. Generally, what kind of situation you're going to get into in the evening, hotel. I don't mean sex. I mean like you might hang out with people after hours. That's usually if you're traveling with someone. But, I don't need that. I don't need reading glasses. I did get sunglasses.
So I just said all that just to say anything that has been planned for the trip that involves those things, I'm more interested in. And I know there were several, like the Dragon Bridge. I'm excited to see that Dragon Bridge. That looks exciting.
I mean, it's got a surprise for you, Scott. I don't want to ruin it, but I want to make sure that we can actually do something where we can see it. But there's a surprise for you.
Oh my God.
Speaking of sex, though, I didn't mention sex a minute ago. Carry condoms whenever you travel. again, you don't know what's going to happen, who you're going to meet, and you're on vacation. Kind of the gloves come off. That doesn't make any sense. What I'm trying to say, you're
It's kind of a mixed metaphor.
I mean, I would take off my gloves if I was going to have sex. I'm not a sex advice columnist, but that would be mine.
When the gloves come off, make sure your little raincoat is on.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Earplugs. I don't have earplugs, or if I do, I don't know where they're at. Ooh, an eye mask. I have an eye mask. I did not buy it. It came free with something, but now that I have it, I feel like I have to carry it around. I never remember to use it. I really like this about it. I can go sleep with it. There's a lot anyway. I have my camera. That's my phone. Oh, an umbrella. I do need to carry an umbrella. Okay, so this is super light packing, it feels like. I get 4 each. 4 shirts and 4 pants. I actually don't have enough pants, so that'll be something I mean, if you give me the opportunity, I will do some clothes shopping over there.
You got to go to a shop and get a beard trimmer anyway, so get some pants while you're out.
Good idea.
I'm just repeating it so that maybe it'll stick in my long-term memory too.
Printed. People don't print things anymore. This is an old app that I'm using, by the way. Hiking shoes. I feel like I don't own hiking shoes, so there you go. But I'm going to take some good shoes. I'm going to wear my good shoes. I don't. I try not to carry more than 1 pair of shoes when I go on a trip because shoes take up a lot of room in your luggage.
And in your life.
Okay.
Get out of my life, shoes.
So I'm going to take one more set of clothes for. I hope it's not something. This is for any time. I can't think of when we're going to do a long walk. Oh yes, I can't. I remember now. But I think I've got them in the. Yeah. Can you see me digging in my laundry?
Just sort of in the reflection of the door, but otherwise, no, not at all.
Great. I don't feel no idea. Well, it's they're dirty, but I think I'm trying to think what day we're going to go. I should be able to send them out and wash. Cause like I said, I'm taking 4 sets. That's 4 days of clothes. I'm there for 10 days, so obviously I'm going to be washing twice. Maybe I think about it just once, but that's standard. That's if people are about how to pack and you got to really pack everything in your luggage. You really don't. First off, I've said this before, so I don't want to get too far into it. But if you're flying, they're going to weigh your luggage. So the more you pack in, the heavier it's going to be. And also, if you're not flying, you just have a backpack or you're carrying your luggage with you. I mean, it's heavy. So don't make it heavy. Don't put a lot in there. There's no packing tip that can make it lighter if you put a lot of shit in there. So the packing tip is wash clothes, and especially speaking from Southeast Asia, it is so easy to find good, cheap places to wash your clothes. So, that was just a pair of pants.
Also, carry a plastic bag.
Plastic bags are your friend. You're absolutely right. That's what they call a no-brainer.
Yeah. Carry a plastic bag or two. So you can put wet things in if you need to, or I know like my mom would pack enough stuff when we would go on vacation when I was little, so she didn't have to wash clothes because she would say, I'm on vacation, I ain't washing no clothes.
Right, sure.
And so she would carry like a plastic bag to put clothes we'd already worn into the plastic bag to keep them separate from the clean clothes.
So I'm thinking of wearing wool socks for the hiking day. And I'm going to admit to you, I don't really want to because they are warm. But it's better, if you're sweating, it's better to sweat into wool than just about anything else. So I'm going to do it. This pair here is not too thick. Wool will wick away. Whisk or wick? Which one is that?
I think it's. I don't know.
That's a good question. Question for the ages. I don't really feel like I need a water bottle because I can buy them at the store. That's what stores are for. They come with the water included. So I'm not going to pack a water bottle. I have one hat to my name, so that's what I'm going to wear. Oh, bug spray. Okay, we've got one day in kind of a naturally kind of environment. And this isn't spray, it's cream, but I think it's going to work the same.
Oh, do you have sunscreen?
I have sunscreen, yeah. Sure do.
Do you have toothpaste?
Yes, I packed the toothpaste already. Did I not say that when I packed it? I'm trying to say everything, but I'm also trying to pack quickly because we have 15 minutes remaining.
Yeah, you said toiletries, so that's probably covered.
If you're going on a real serious hike, you need things like compass and first aid kit and maybe just a GPS app on your phone or a real GPS system. But ours is, it's going to be fairly close to the city. It's not a park. It's that peninsula. Mm-hmm. But there's quite a lot of stuff on it. And you're not ever going to be so far out in the wilderness that you're done for. Now, the last part is we are not going to do any fancy dining episodes. But I would like to, I'm not going to do any fancy dining at all, but I would like to be able to dress nicely because I want to go in and get some video for shorts because people love food. And I'm saying they love it. I don't know if they love it, but it gets a lot of views. Like of all the shorts I've done on YouTube, the short form content, of all the ones I've done, the food ones, they just blow everything else out of the water. So I'm thinking if I can get better at that, that may be a good way to. The shorts are a good way to advertise your channel. They don't do much else, but a good way to advertise. So anyway, I said that because I'm going to pack a jacket and slacks, and I don't know why I said slacks. I'm already packing every pair of pants that I own. But I'm going to do a jacket and that pair of shirts. You know what I'm trying to say. That's the theme of our YouTube channel. So the question is, what kind of jacket? It's a nice light colored one, or dark. Not black, it was black. Black, or whatever color this is, kind of grayish slate, I think. Or this thing. What do you think?
I was gonna say whichever you've got pants to match, but obviously you've got pants to match all of them, or you wouldn't still have those jackets.
I don't have any pants. I've not really bought. I've got 2 pairs of pants. I haven't really rebought clothes since I've been here.
Well, okay.
White shirt and jacket.
Then I will fall back on my first piece of advice. What kind of pants are you carrying that will match?
Oh, I just have a pair of black jeans. That's really all.
Oh, okay.
So I decided I'm not a black jacket.
I think that you frozen on the thing here, so.
Yeah, that's kind of a good timer. Oh, another 10 minutes have gone by.
Yep, you've got less than 15.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, we didn't see which jacket did you decide on. Okay, the gray one. Yeah, that looks a little less formal. It looks a little more casual. Just from the color, obviously, it's way far back in the room and I can't see details, but
Well, yeah, that's true. Well,
the black looks like you're going to the bank to ask for a loan,
So there's those things that I checked our suit. It's not a suit jacket, but it's a jacket. It's a blazer. Shirt, pants is just going to be known. And I don't think I've got any. I don't really want to take fancy shoes in my head. One thing I didn't get back from Shenzhou, I had quite a lot of shoes, and some of them were nice shoes. But yeah, I better take shoes that go with socks that go with the shoes. Oh, I will need another kind of belt. Do I need another kind of belt? Do I have another kind of belt? Take my service account? No. The more you can do, let clothes do double duty, I'll take a second watch. I'm not going to take shoe polish. If they get dirty, they just be dirty.
Yeah, I don't think I'd take a second watch.
You don't think you take a second watch?
No.
The first one was casual.
Oh, I don't know that I've ever really owned or worn more than one watch at a time. So,
I like to collect watches. Probably not the most interesting hobby. I have a few. All right. Look how little of that is clothes. Of course, if I had more clothes, I'd probably be taking with me. And I don't think I'm going to need this jacket, according to the temperature.
you better take it just in case if it's close. The weathermen aren't always right.
That's true, but it's just that it's very tropical there.
Oh.
I don't think there's going to be an issue. But here's the actual package. That's how long it took to get the stuff together. Here's the actual package. This is what I planned to do for the episode. So the stuff that is right here that you see on the bed, this is what I'm taking. The question is, what size do I need to take? Sorry, some extra things I wanted to check. That's just. Let's see what else. I don't really want to take a backpack. It's hard to gauge the size with nothing in them. That's another option. I have way more bags than I should because when I moved to China, I bought extras just so I could take everything at once.
Mm-hmm.
Which was sensible for that, but those are really my three options. That one's just way too big. There's no way I'll use all these sprays. This one is likely too small, I think. Yes, too small. I guess there's one thing. This piece of luggage is so old. And the style as well is very old. It's kind of what I like. But definitely maybe I'll have to take a car to the train station. I'm not riding the back of a bike with that. Grab bike with that. Did you see what it was?
Yeah. It's sizable.
Right. Well, it kind of is, isn't it?
That's all right. I mean, you're going on a trip for 10 days and trying to get everything in one bag. I kind of expect a large piece of luggage.
Well, backpackers, everybody thinks they have to go with just the back. I'm not backpacking. I've done that plenty, and I'm done. It's great fun. I appreciate it.
Even when I was a much younger man, that was never something I was into. I like my creature comforts and air conditioning too much.
You like your what?
My creature comforts and my air conditioning.
Well, most hospitals have air conditioning. Although, we hit or miss too. I've had something I haven't had it.
I guess I was thinking more about camping.
Yeah, backpackers in Southeast Asia, it's a group that, it's not really a group, it's just when people travel around, not even necessarily with a backpack, but without a plan, they're just winging it, they stay in hostels and blah, blah, blah. Well, the truth is, what they're really doing is spending a lot of time on the backpacker trail. I mean, it's a 3-step trail now, which is one reason I don't really care for it anymore. If there were not anymore, but I mean, the reason I stopped doing it is because I got old. Like, I guess. But yeah, it's not this. It's not like it's really this super genuine like experience of culture. If it were, that would be great. I'm all for it. Most people on the backpacker trail are not experiencing any kind of culture. They're getting drunk. They're mostly college age people. They're getting drunk and stoned and hiring prostitutes on backpacker street or backpacker alley.
They're experiencing backpacker culture.
Fair enough. I wonder if I should take masks. The answer is yes. You never know what's going to happen. Some masks are for you.
Those darn kids, they're just traveling around exotic places that they've never been before and getting drunk and high and sleeping with prostitutes. Oh gosh, they're just the worst.
Oh, I mean, I like all that stuff too. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to say I make a culture out of it. I'm just getting stoned.
Oh no. Obviously they have a different agenda than culture. Their agenda sounds like more
well, the other thing too,
bacchanalian.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It just seems more bacchanalian than educational, which is fine.
Yeah.
You're young. Get out there and do your thing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did it when I was young. I feel like there are a lot of people who do it genuinely, but you don't find them on Backpacker Street, and they probably don't call themselves backpackers. I would tell everyone how they spent all day in a foreign country. Okay.
Wow, you got all that stuff in there.
Huh?
I said, wow, you got all that stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also looking at, looks like this thing may fall apart. This may be its last show. Oh, put the sandals on there.
Oh, do you have money?
I mean, I asked the lady at the bank if she would give me all her. I asked the lady at the bank if my bank app would work, and she's like, "It'll work, even in foreign countries." I'm like, "No, it won't." Because if you go back to America, you can use it. I was like, "Only if somebody will take it." The question I'm asking is, will people in Da Nang take it? I'm sure it's a national bank. I'm sure they will. I just asked to be sure, but I have a little bit of cash, and then my bank app is what I usually pay with anyway. I forgot the computer.
Oh yeah.
If I don't take that, I won't be putting any episodes online. Which is kind of the point of going.
You got about 5 minutes, man.
All right, sounds good. I mean, that leaves me 45 minutes to get to the train station, so that's not like we're pressed for time, but I would like to keep on that schedule if at all possible. All right. Oh, I was going to take multiple pairs of glasses too, just in case one of these pairs of glasses is going to give out sometime soon. So. Packing is always exhausting.
I mean, I'm still feeling all right, I guess, but you know.
What?
I said I'm still feeling all right, I guess. I'm not really tired, but you know.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. Didn't want to exhaust you. Oh, I do. I should think. I guess there's no reason to take this paperwork. So I went to the bank today and they wouldn't let me send money back to the United States because
Why?
Jacob's name. I'm going to send it to his account. Jacob's name is on a list. I don't know if it's a terrorist list. I don't know. Anyway, they were like, their system flagged it, and they're like, oh, can't send money to him. And they showed me that the information is. It was a Jacob Baker in New York. And I was like, well, obviously this is not the same Jacob Baker. Oh, but we think it is. They didn't say they think it is. They were just like, oh, we can't do it anyway. I'm like, great. You suck. All right. Final checks here. I'm going to turn all of the stuff off. Okay. All right. Last checks. I always, like, for some reason, want to carry doubles of everything. Like, but you may not have enough of that thing. So maybe you should carry 3 or 4 more. But I try to avoid having to buy things while I'm on vacation, but in the process of loading up the luggage with a bunch of shit I don't need. Oh, I should switch my shoes. What time do we got, Scott?
It is 9:30 exactly.
9:30 exactly. Okay, great. Then first what we're going to do is I'm going to make you look at me, unfortunately. Sorry. My hair right there. There's an interesting haircut thing that happens in Asia, East Asia, and I kind of wanted to get it on camera. I genuinely need a haircut, but I thought I didn't avoid getting a haircut. I just was really lazy this week and really do it. I thought, oh, if I could get it at the park in Da Nang. I don't know if we'll run into that, but if we do, it would be fun to see it. Even if I just go to get it and like do a video and then just put it online later. It'd be cutesy pootsy. You see shit like that on YouTube all the time. I spent yesterday watching YouTube videos for the trip, so I know what our competition looks like.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how well we're gonna do, but personally, I think ours is a more interesting concept. It's just be about whether or not we can pull it off. All right, Scott. I got money. I got tickets on the phone. I got all the things I just packed.
Right.
Got my passport, which is my ID. What else have I got? I got everything. Got a Canadian quarter lying on the counter, and I'm not sure why.
In case you ever need to go to Canada, I guess.
Just in case I end up in Canada. All right, Scott. Well, that was a short turnaround. Are you ready to go to the train station with me?
Sure.
Okay. Well, first let me close this thing. Let me make sure it will close first.
Yeah.
So unfortunately on this trip, I will not. Well, I'm not going to say unfortunately. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for maybe interesting videos, I will not end up on the back of a motorbike. Where's this thing? I'll not end up on the back of a motorbike with my luggage hanging, strapped to my back, trying to make it to the airport, because that luggage just ain't doing that.
No, it looked a little big for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not the right design either, but yeah, it's also too big. Okie doke. Let's. I'm gonna have to freeze you for a second and call a grab bike.
All right.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. I mean, I'm gonna have to freeze me for a second and call a grab bike.
Oh, freeze me too. I don't have anything to say.
I don't think I have that kind of power.
Oh.
I want to go to Ga Hanoi. Do I want to go to Phia Bach, or let's just click this button and see what happens. 57 in Q. Yeah, I live at 55, but you just got it right on the money that I'm wanting to leave from next door. Dumbass machine. Well, let's see. 51 for a car. Fare by meter. What do we think? Grab car plus? Why would I don't care. It's spacious.
Oh.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. I'm plugging in now. I'm searching for a driver. I'm plugging in as if they're going to find it in like 2 seconds. Which I kind of hope that they do, because we now have 40 minutes, okay, before the train leaves.
Mm.
Now I'm plugging. Now can you hear me through the machine?
I can hear you, yes. You're not moving, though.
No, I'm still frozen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to swipe over, and it's not going to tell me when there's a problem. So, ooh. If there was a problem, I'll solve it. Oops. I don't know what just happened.
Uh-oh.
Are you still there?
Yes, I can see a fluorescent light.
Okay. Don't walk towards the light. I don't really know what just happened. Did I turn it off? Maybe I just turned it off.
There you go. Oh.
Well. Okay, let's hold it down. Okay, there we go. Now did grab respond while we were doing that?
All right.
I'm just waiting on the cab to get here. I can put this while I'm waiting. Put this in my bag. Okay, are you still there?
I'm here.
Sorry, I don't mean to make the whole show going, are you still there? Oh, yay, I got some money. Yay. It happens running in the background, but I'm actually looking at it. Very good. Okay, so he should be here. He's going to make one stop first. So we're just going to... Okay, terrific. Okay, here we go. All right. This may be something we never do again. We'll just have to look at, how it turns out. And mainly this sort of thing is to show, I may just trim it down to going to the train station. because that is what I wanted to show. I want to show the train. Like I think that's a cool part of travel. It's one of the cooler parts to me is the actual transport. Obviously, cars and planes not the most exciting, but trains. I like trains. I'm very interested in that, and I think it's just because growing up in the United States, we don't have them and we don't see them much. So I'm always like, "Ooh, a train, cool!" So I like to show that. I feel kind of the same way about ferries and other non-standard forms of transportation. So that's what I wanted to get. And I don't really plan to edit this, but if I were to edit it, I might just edit it down to this part where we're heading out. Yeah. So looks like we're good. Have I forgotten anything? This is the part of the packing where I go, oh my god, I'm waiting here at the room, and I'm trying to figure out if I forgot. And then just as the car pulls up, I remember 10 things that I was supposed to remember. Yeah.
Have you forgotten anything? I don't guess so. I mean,
okay. I'll trust you.
Make sure to lock your doors, though.
I will. While we're waiting on him to get here too, I'm going to walk around the room and see if I could just figure out, like, what did I do with that? I had 2 cords that I was using for. I may have packed them. Maybe they might have been in one of the little bags that because I have 2 cords for 2 USB cords for charging things, and I got a lot of things I need to charge. So I would like to remember them. And this thing, I just picked up a random object. I'm like, I totally might need this. No, I'm keeping it. I had an app where I was keeping my sizes. Oh, another thing, we're going to do some shopping while we're there. I want to, if we get any viewers, I want to try and do the giveaway thing, which we did. The only viewer we got for Hanoi was some friend of Erica's. Like I don't want to say it was a kid, but maybe it was. I can't remember. Actually, I guess if her children are adults, so if they're for her friends of her children are not necessarily children themselves, but they are to me because that's what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Looking at people in their 20s and calling them kids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do that for sure, but I think I'm not convinced it's inaccurate. I think I'm right on target. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I just popped over to check on the grab bike. I think that was it. That was the only thing I had in my mind that I was forgetting was the cord, and now I've convinced myself that it's actually in one of the bags that I packed. So everything's great. All I had to do was imagine. I used my imagination. I think I stink too.
Oh,
I've been
you
trying
sprayed
to.
yourself earlier.
I did, so hopefully that helped. But I ever since I got back from Ha Long Bay, which was the last little trip that we took, it was only a couple of days, but it was supposed to only be a couple of days. But I actually stayed there almost a week because I couldn't get the bus back on the right day at the right time, and so I missed work. And I was like, well, I might as well just stay a couple more days. And so I stayed in Cat Ba. Didn't really do anything because I hadn't planned for it, but when I got back, I had all those vacation clothes, and I had clothes I needed to do when I got back, and it has been super wet ever since I got back for the whole month. So I have just barely today gotten my clothes washed and dried. Like I wash them, but I hang them outside to dry. So if it's wet, you just have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is the downside. The upside is, of course, you save a lot of money. But no, I have not been anywhere so far in Asia where they fall for the dryer trick. Probably. Oh, it just says app is running in the background. You know, I hate when they put up a message on the notifications that you can't get rid of, because I would like to know when a new notification comes in because the car's on the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do that because it won't go away. Well, he's coming. I guess we could go ahead and go down since I got luggage to take with me anyway. And I would like to be able to constantly go, oh my God, did I forget something? I'll turn off the power. I locked the door earlier. Now I'm turning this off. It should be very dark. I almost whacked my head on the what you call it? Shelf. Okay. Now, I thought this would be like a good little thing to do for a long time now, and we're about to find out if this is of any interest at all.
Wait, what?
Or this trip to the train station video.
Oh, I see.
I think I've got my collar turned up somewhere. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I'm in the elevator, so you may be disconnected for a short period while.
Yes, the Wi-Fi signal hates the metal coffin.
We're not on Wi-Fi. It would go out when I leave the.
That's right.
Leave the building. So I took care of that, but it still cuts. You're still there, right?
I'm still here.
Wow. Amazing. It worked.
Great.
Not get disconnected. Terrific. I went through the list: tickets, money, passport, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You getting excited yet?
Yay! It's gonna be great. It's a trip to the train station.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch you around. Actually, I'm gonna do this too. Nothing happened. Oh, there we go.
Whoop. Going to the train. Whoa, I'm going to the train.
What was I just about to do? Do you remember?
You're gonna switch the camera around.
Oh, yeah, so that you can see whatever's happening. But do you need to look at the street, or would you rather look at me until we get to the train station? Well, there might be something interesting on the way. Other than me. It's hard to believe. Oh. Okay.
The streets have no name.
Oh, no name.
It's hard to find where you are sometimes.
Oh, is it?
It is for me, but I'm getting older, so.
I'm still trying to get a hang of this new gimbal.
Where am I? Who are these people?
I want it to point up. It does not want to do that.
And it seems to want to do the opposite.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could just use the joystick. I don't know. I guess you got to hold it straight up.
Whoa.
Now tell me, you really want to?
Gonna say just like Paul Abdul.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength there. Okay, car. He was supposed to be here. He was right around the corner 2 seconds ago. Now where's he at? He went on his own vacation. Oh, he's still sitting in the same spot.
He's stolen your identity, and now it's his vacation.
Oh no! It's identity theft vacation. All right, I'm interested to see how this.
Sounds like a good premise for a wacky comedy, but I mean, maybe.
The flopping around is me figuring out how the gimbal works. It's got different moves.
It's not. This is your nodding off.
I just passed out in the street, you know.
Oh gosh, waiting for a car is so sleep-inducing.
All right, it looks like they've got one choice for this particular thing. You move the
singular sensation.
Oh. All right.
Where our car?
What did I say? 30F. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're waiting on. Oh, how's my sound, by the way? Do you hear me? Am I scratchy?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it sounds fine.
Good. Okay, good. So far, I feel like the lesson from tonight's episode is just if you want to put the trip to the train station on an episode, then just do that. How do you feel about the packing episode? Because there was just a lot of there's a lot of that. It's a trendy thing on YouTube, but I thought how boring. I didn't really tell people anything. I told them what I was packing, and then I told them not to take the advice of most anybody else. Tinto.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, that's good enough. Come on. Thank you. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I didn't look to see how much this was going to be.
Oh, wow, you are rich.
No, I just have a terrible memory. I did look.
Oh.
Just old. I brought some lozenges, but I packed them. Well, you've really got to hold this thing up.
Oh.
I'll let you see the excitement of the world go by. A world of excitement, maybe. And then I'm going to look at my layout because for whatever reason I added the news layout because I'm a weirdo. We don't really want that now. We want to see the full screen. It's the full month.
Yeah.
Those are not waving. They weren't in the waving mood.
Maybe they were surprised, is all.
I'm surprised I'm being filmed out of this cab. Reasonable response.
They might have thought it was like a police sting operation or something.
Maybe.
You stunned them just as they were waking up.
This isn't going to mean anything to you at all, but they've just put a new park in over here. I mean, a new plaza next to the lake. It's so nice.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
It's very nice.
I think at some point I need to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the nephews. I think the oldest one especially, he's almost 17, so he should be fine. I think he and his dad watched RoboCop the other day. So,
are you kidding?
Yeah, no.
There's another pandemic thing that's just crazy. I seem to remember. I guess it was 13. I would have guessed somewhere around there. When the pandemic started, I remember us talking about them, and you had said they were. I probably would have guessed 11 or 12, but because 13 obviously was the real answer. But that means they weren't even in high school, or he wasn't even in high school at that
When the
point.
pandemic started?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a junior
4
this
years.
year.
So he's a junior. My heavens.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff.
And Camden, the middle one, is a freshman.
Freshman, okay. That's still like, it's crazy. My a student I taught the first year, he was a first year in high school when I taught him, and it was the first year I was in China. He was already working at a chemical company in Shanghai when the pandemic started. Like I was talking to him a bit at the beginning because he was, there for a lot of the lockdowns.
Mm-hmm.
But he was already there, like working as an adult out of college.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
How's your niece doing with her new job? Have you heard anything from Mandy?
She doesn't send me updates. I probably should ask though. She had a birthday just a few days ago. Erica's got one coming up, and I know you have one, a little after our trip. But
Yes.
yeah, she's got a birthday. She had a birthday just recently. I need to ask about her job, but I think she actually she did have a new job, but I think she got it. I think she's in another one now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it sounded like she was getting something really interesting, like in her field, immediately out of school, which is a good
unusual.
thing.
Yeah,
It's not as it's can be uncommon for sure. But
yeah. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, I've definitely found that to be true as well. This gimbal is small, which I like, but that also means it's very difficult to pass it from one hand to the other because the handle is so tiny. It fits perfectly in one hand, but you can't pass it from one to the other.
Oh, that's a pretty park. Look at all that stuff.
That's another part. That's the I don't know if you remember seeing that in one of the episodes, but that's I don't know if they call it, like, it's not Parliament or Congress,
Oh.
but it's their legislative body.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Yeah, it's a really cool building. If you want to go back to I think it's the day one episode, but it's close to the end. I'll be posting but we saw it from a distance, so I don't know if it's worth watching.
Okay,
the whole.
maybe that's why I don't really recall.
Yeah, we were at the. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of countries with parliaments, did you hear that King Charles has been diagnosed with some form of cancer?
Really? No.
Yeah, it was announced yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like anybody. There's very few people on the earth that I'm happy when I hear that they're sick. I just or something bad's happened to him. And he's not one of them.
He's not one of them. Okay, all right.
No, he's not one of them.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
No, sorry. Yeah. I started off one way and turned it around, but no, he's not one of them. I mean, I don't hate the guy. I mean,
well, the first thing you said was, I don't like anybody, and then you just kind of trolled off.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
I don't. What I started to say was I don't like hearing that anybody is sick, but I could count on one hand the number of people that there are exceptions to that for, and
right.
They are, in my opinion, very bad people. But.
Right. Well, presumably you would have that opinion since you want them to die.
Or just suffer, I guess.
Would it be enough if I just suffered a little?
I wish I didn't feel that way. I wish I was a better person, but I have to admit that there might be a few, like Hitler.
I think he's already dead.
Oh, I can mark him off the list.
You can mark him off.
But I mean, those are the kind of people that I like. It's not just like the guy who cut me off in traffic. Like, oh, I wish he'd get cancer. I mean, I try not to be that person.
Cancer.
You know.
Head cancer.
I hate you, Terrence and Phillip.
I don't know why I think KFC is the thing to advertise, but
That's fine.
it's an interesting look.
I mean, yeah. You don't think about KFCs being in Vietnam. I tell you what.
Really?
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have thought necessarily that they'd be there. I didn't. You don't know how well it would transfer.
I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't like fried chicken.
That's true.
It's popular both locally and with from foreign competitors. It makes me wonder if we actually invented fried chicken. I'm sure if we ever go to China, they'll tell us that they invented it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I think we should fact check. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like you've never heard Shakespeare until you've read it.
Heard it in the Klingon.
In the original Klingon. I mean, yeah.
I mean, every time I watch Star Trek, I think the Klingons are based on Chinese people.
Oh yeah, especially the original series. Yeah, when they were kind of
racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Look, they're all Mongols.
See, what time have we got? I can't see my clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay, we're not terribly early. We're gonna have to rush when we go in there.
The hustle.
Yeah, hustle.
Maybe they say music is the universal language, but maybe it's fried chicken.
I mean, I feel like that's more likely.
Music's
okay, I guess, but
fried chicken is the universal language, not fried chicken is music.
Fried chicken is music to my ears.
And my taste buds.
Okay.
I have synesthesia. There you go, folks. There's a random neurological disorder that I made a joke about it, but I hope it's not hurting anybody.
Oh, I don't know if it hurts.
I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy it.
I changed the orientation here because I'm going to need to pay and hop out of the cab with all speed. We did leave with almost 45 minutes, right? At least 40 minutes. Just seems like
you haven't been riding in that cab for 45 minutes. No.
I mean, I shouldn't say leave. That was when I called the cab. I don't know how long it took to get there. Didn't time it. Oh well. Well, anyway, so we don't leave for another 15 minutes, 14 minutes. This is why you always plan to get to the station at least with the 30 minutes to spare, because you're going to be late.
Well, and I don't know. I mean, I have a very small window for the drive. I mean, for the windshield there, but it sure seems like this poor fellow's having to use his horn a lot. So it seems like traffic might be an issue. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, you never expect a car to get there too quick. Cars are pretty slow and ponderous. But I wouldn't even take that bag on a bike.
No. You should have taken a horse.
Okay. All right, I'm going to switch you over. Let's see. I think we're... Okay, 5-1. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Are you still there? Can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, terrific. Need to start 5-1. Come on. What's it doing? This is quite a time for their app to go crazy. It won't let me put an amount in. Okay. Hold on, sorry. Let me flip back
That's
to
all
you.
right.
You can't put any amount into the thing. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's not going to be good if I have to keep pulling out my wallet. They better get this thing fixed by tomorrow.
Oh, somebody's putting a blindfold over the camera. Oh, it's Wesley's arm.
Come in. Oh, sorry. I'm digging out money. Oh. What's our time? How are we on time?
10:04.
10:04. Okay. Sounds terrific. Come in.
Did you get your bag? Oh, there we go.
Yep. All right, come on. Thank you. Bye-bye. Namwe. Okay. There we go. Now, question is, we'll be able to make it to the train. And it's a question I'd like to answer in the affirmative.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm going to have to freeze you again.
All right. Where are
When I
trains?
say freeze you,
Oh,
I mean freeze me.
it's right in front of you. You should be able to make
sorry.
it.
Okay. Oh, actually, it looks really good if I don't invert it wrong. Are you still there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but nothing's moving. So
Okay, that should have just
there you go.
fit.
Oh,
Now, question is, where am I going?
To a train.
SE. I hope it's SE1. SE1. Yep, that's it.
Is that the one in front of you?
It is. Yep.
Wowzers! What a lucky
Now,
break.
well, I mean, I think there's only 2 tracks, so
Oh,
had a 50-50 chance. Okay, it's SE1, Coach 6, seat 25. Coach 6. Did I forget anything? Oh, wait. I'm directly in front of Coach 6. No way. Ah!
wow!
All right, Coach 6. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh. All right. Now. Whoa. Well, that's weird. Hi.
Hello.
Can you see? Oh.
I can see you.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a quick switch. That's fun. Okay, what did I say? 25?
Coach 620. Maybe. Oh, it's 25.
Coach. Yeah. Coach 6, seat 25. Yeah.
Oh.
What she wanted to do down here. Oh, you're not seeing anything. Sorry.
Oh, is that your bunk?
Yeah, she was hoping to get the lower bunk. They're pretty well sold out, I think.
Oh, climb up there.
Come in. Come in. Thank you. Okay, now we're not moving yet, so I'm going to turn the camera on. United States, America. Okay.
All right.
All right. So Scott, this was all kind of rushed, even though I'm sure anyone watching for an hour did not feel that it was rushed. But,
well, I think you got real lucky with the train here. I was afraid it was going to be much more of a rush and a lot of nerve-wracking running about, but it was just right in front of you, thankfully. So
yeah. I mean, that's the good thing about trains. Unless they're really big, really busy stations. Oh, wow. I did not account for the pulling. Sorry. I did not mean to invert it like that. Let's go back.
all right.
Okay. Yeah, unless they're really big stations like, China has a lot of stations that would fall into this category. But unless they are, it's really easy to walk in the front door of a train station, walk 20 feet and out onto the platform.
Oh.
And I mean, this is a city of 8 million people, so it's not like they're not serving a lot of people, but they're just efficient. Trains, that's one reason that so many people, like myself, bash our head against the wall about the U.S. not having trains. The number of people you can serve.
I know that the current administration has been trying to get money to put in stuff like high-speed rail and stuff like that. I think there was a proposed plan to run from, I want to say Nashville to Atlanta down to Orlando, maybe.
To run from Nashville?
We'll run a high-speed rail line.
Oh, I thought maybe people were terrified of Nashville.
I mean,
it might be.
Maybe.
They could have country musicophobia.
It's a... They go in and hear some new country music and they're like, that's not Hank Williams Jr. And then they run all the way to Florida. They're so afraid. They're like Forrest Gump. I just kept on running. I wanted to hear some Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, I forgot about my extendy stick. I'm going to wear this thing out because it's quite useful. And also, I just like, I don't really care for the up angle that I've been using for the past, how long have we been doing this show? 20 years?
I don't know that that's true. It just seems like it because of that whole time dilation thing that we've been experiencing.
Yes, I'm definitely experiencing time dilation. I'm hoping time just goes ahead and births me sometime here soon.
I feel like I'm crowning.
We're all going to be hacking up a lung all night.
Oh. I'm sure the people in the car with you will be happy about that.
Oh, they're going to join in. Oh. We all live in Hanoi, so
oh,
constant assault on the lungs. I just hope I have it.
Come visit Hanoi. It's really great here. There's a great train system. It's also a constant assault on the lungs. Bring an oxygen tank.
All right. So did we get to talk at all about the trip? Do we want to talk at all about the trip? We've done a lot of talking about it already.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing the sights.
What will happen?
What will happen next? Choose your own adventure, audience. Oh no, you can't do that. Wesley has a tight schedule.
I do have a tight schedule, but I always want people to feel like they can join in and contribute and have their voices. They're not. They can't. No, I think I'm too tight of a schedule. Happening. It's completely an illusion.
You're trying to encourage them to. It's like going to vote in a district that's very much the other party. It's like, yeah, go vote. I mean,
you should definitely vote. It's not going to count for anything, but you should do it.
You should definitely go vote.
Okay.
Even though your guy is definitely not going to win.
No, he's not even running, to be honest.
I don't know why the party wasted money on a candidate here, but
Yeah. Well, that's not wrong.
Well, I mean,
no, it's not here. I'm looking for that cord that I couldn't find earlier.
it's almost like well, everybody knows Russ. If you're a longtime viewer, Russ is a friend of the channel.
If you're a longtime viewer, then you're Russ.
That's also true. Russ, if you're listening.
Oh, is he? He was gone somewhere when we did Hanoi. Is he back? Is he?
Well, I mean, he's at work right now, but he is back home.
Okay.
But like he says, around here, you really, for a lot of, especially the local stuff. Well, I would say, yeah. For the local stuff, it's like the primaries are where the election's really decided.
Yeah.
It's like who's going to get the nomination for that side, and then that's it. That's a little less the case, obviously, nationally, statewide. Like the election for president and senate and stuff, that's been very purple the last couple times.
In Georgia.
Yeah, in Georgia. So that is a little more important to go get out and vote for. But the local stuff, at least for me, it's like, yeah, it's all going to be red. So
I feel like the worse my battery gets, the more this charger thing affects the phone. Like I'm still on 100% battery.
Yeah.
Isn't that bizarre? Maybe it's not. I don't know how phones work, so I'm easily amused by anything that happens.
I don't know how electronics work.
Me neither. But I do know how flipping the camera around works, which is what I'm going to do at this very moment.
Oh. Did I hear the train horn? Is it about time to roll out? Uh-oh.
This is what you've all been waiting for.
Oh my gosh.
That lady can't get in. Look. It's amazing. PlayStation.
We're off to Hogwarts. On another magical adventure.
Oh yeah. It's magical. Oh yeah, it's magical. Probably should have got my shoes out, but I don't care.
Are you not wearing any shoes or socks right now?
Just socks. Stocking feet.
Oh, I hope that guy's not trying to test like the structural integrity of the door or whatever. That's a good thing.
Seems to be trying to open windows.
Oh. Tell him the air is terrible. Don't do it.
You don't want to breathe that.
You probably rather breathe stinky train air.
I don't know how much. Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
Amazing.
It suddenly went from all like, blurry wall to dozens of motorbikes glaring at you angrily.
That's Vietnam.
As though you had offended them somehow.
Oh my! I think they just wanted to get across the street.
Yeah.
I hope this train goes to Da Nang.
You hope this train goes to Da Nang? Well, I hope so too. That's what you paid a ticket for.
Yeah, that's true. I also hope the bank app starts working, or else I have no way to pay for things on the trip.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! I know it's got to be their app because like everything about it is messing up right now. I almost feel like that's why they said they couldn't transfer stuff to his account. They're just like, nothing's working, telling me he's on a watch list or something.
It's not true, but at least it'll make for some interesting conversations for him.
Yeah.
Say, but Jacob, why you want a watch list? What horrible things have you done internationally?
Well, I half suspect that the watch list actually comes from the U.S. government. They're the ones that
Probably,
compile these lists. No, don't fly, don't bank.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, yeah, give us your money.
Don't fly, don't bank, don't cry for me,
What do-
Argentina.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with what do you do?
Oh.
Fly, don't bank.
That would
What
have been
do you do?
That you pay cash for taxis. Oh, well,
yeah.
They don't all work, folks. But,
Oh, the jokes. Yeah.
yeah, they don't.
Should return that joke and see if you get a refund. This joke didn't work.
Wasn't the right size.
No. I almost didn't recognize it, but now that I realize there's not that many rail lines in Hanoi, I come down this way to work every Sunday.
Oh.
The road looks like it's in a lot better condition from here. It's actually full of potholes.
Xuất phát tại ga tổ chức 22 giờ 15 phút ngày 16 tháng 2 năm 2023 tháng 4 và kết thúc cuộc hành trình tại ga Sài Gòn không bị thay đổi 6 giờ 20 phút ngày 8 tháng 2 năm 2024. Kính thưa quý khách, xin trân trọng giới thiệu với quý khách hôm nay chủ tàu lái Hà Văn Định chịu trách nhiệm chỉ huy đường tàu. Tại các cơ xe chúng tôi đều bố trí nhân viên phụ trách phục vụ quý khách. Ở số 1, anh cứ xuất phát. Ở số 2, rất giúp việc. Ở số 3, rất tôn trọng và được lòng. Ở số 4, chỉ cần định quý. Ở số 5, chỉ có định thương. Ở số 6, định thương không xong. Ở số 7, định phạm định hành. Ở số 8, định phạm định hành. Ở số 9, định phạm định hành.
You can talk while he's talking if you have anything to say. He's a recording.
I didn't know if that had important information you needed.
It probably does, but I don't know what the hell he's saying.
Oh, I guess that's true too. Maybe he's telling something exciting, like this train leads to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Please don't. What was the ones that made you explode and turn purple?
Oh, that was Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Yeah.
Yeah, but which candy was it you weren't supposed to eat?
There were several of them, I think, that he was like, "Nah, don't eat that."
Several of these candies will kill you. Welcome to the chocolate factory. I feel like he probably should have been investigated.
I mean, I hear people say that, but I'm also like, well, it's just a whimsical fairy tale. It's fine.
Did any of the children actually die?
No, I don't think they actually died. I think they said something about how they were being taken care of off screen or something like, oh, we'll find him. It just might take a while, or we'll get Mike TV put back together. It'll just take a long time or something,
Mike TV?
Yeah. He was the one that got turned into TV particles.
I don't remember him.
Oh. I think they said like the girl that got turned into a giant grape or whatever, all of it was being squished out of her or something, and it's like, that sounds disgusting, but okay. I guess they're turning her back to normal, whatever that means.
I mean, I'm just gonna stick with it. Still sounds like it needs to be investigated. Also, I just mean like, not just the stuff that happened in the movie, but he was He already had all that going on there. Does he not have to meet some government standards for safety?
No, it was just a magical, whimsical chocolate factory. Yeah, he doesn't.
He gets an
He doesn't.
exception.
I mean, it's like the uncle or the grandpa, the grandparents laying around in bed for 40 years. It's like, yeah, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. They would have wasted away to nothing, but it's a
wasted away to methane.
That would have they might have. Everything turned to methane. That's what they said. That's why they wouldn't move the covers. It's like, no, it turned to methane. But what they really meant was they farted just so much under those quilts they were afraid to move them.
Well, that's understandable.
Gross cabbage grandpa farts. That's right.
Cabbage grandpa, we call them. That's why they wouldn't get out of bed.
Oh, I thought all they ate was like cabbage soup or something. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that may be true.
Maybe it's been a while since I've seen that film. The first one with Gene Wilder is a great film.
Yes, that's the only one there is, right?
No, Tim Burton did one with Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka.
And how did that go?
It was a visual nightmare.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was.
You mean like it was no good, or it gave you nightmares?
Oh, no, like visually, it looked really. I didn't like it.
Okay.
It was really dark and it was a Tim Burton film, so everything was really dark and moody and all this. And I'm like, this is counterintuitive to the fact that it's supposed to be a whimsical children's adventure.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. That's very strange, in fact.
I mean, just visually, I think all the same kind of wacky beats there, but you know.
Was it like a line for line remake, or did they change what they wanted?
I think they changed stuff here and there. And now they've got a new one called Wonka. That's young Timothy Chalamet is playing a young Willy Wonka.
Oh my.
It's like a prequel. Yeah.
Prequel to the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's him trying to start out in the chocolate business or candy business or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. I think it did okay.
I'm just trying to change the orientation here. I don't know how I can do that easily. Still getting used to the new thingamajig. Hi.
Oh my God.
Well, that didn't change the orientation at all.
Also, all in the Tim Burton film, all of the Oompa Loompas were played by one little person, and they like digitally copied him to make like as many Oompa Loompas as they wanted.
Oh my!
Yeah,
think he got paid per Oompa Loompa, or
probably not? No. But what I mean is, it was horrifying because it was literally all the same person, like a bunch of clones, rather than, you know, I mean, all the Oompa Loompas in the Gene Wilder one were little people, but they all looked different. They were different humans. So
yeah.
No, that digital rights stuff, that's something that the recent strike was about. So
yeah, that's right. Oh, I guess so. This movie predates that.
You did.
Do you think they got any retroactive compensation for like old contracts that could not have foreseen the AI revolution?
Well, I'm sure he went into it and they said, "Sir, we're gonna, copy your image a bunch." And I think this was probably back in the days where they actually had to have him do a lot of the different actions and stuff. They had to film it and then just digitally put him in.
Right.
So he would have got compensated for that, I suppose, but I don't know. I mean, didn't see his contract.
Yeah.
So, but I would think that he would have gone in knowing this is what they're going to do. So that's And if he agreed to that, okay. But I think the idea with the more current stuff is they couldn't do that kind of mess without letting you know they were going to do it and paying you for it. So.
Right. That makes sense. All right, Scott. I don't know how much you're getting now out of. We're kind of out of the central city. We're not out of Hanoi at all, but we are out of the central city. Oh, let's see what's on the other side. Well, I've got about 16 hours of fun.
Oh, is it 16 hours on train?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you see anything interesting, take pictures and post them up.
Okay. I mean, it's dark now. In a few minutes, we'll be out of the city altogether, and you won't be able to see much at all. You can see the road right now. So I've got tomorrow's train scheduled for arrival in Da Nang, so we'll see the arrival on the train, and hopefully get over and do a little tour of the hotel so everybody can see where I'm staying. But tomorrow's stream won't be too long, getting there, and then the real fun starts the next day. But we get in about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm guessing you won't be there.
I won't be there for the one that's at 1. No.
Fair enough.
But I will be there for a little while for the 9 o'clock one.
Okay, great. And there's a couple, at least one, I think 1 or 2 that run very late. So, yeah, or not very late for me, like 6 o'clock or so. So if you're up any day when we're doing that, and you want to check and see if we're still running, and you want to log on, feel free anytime.
Okay, will do.
Thanks for joining me. I don't know how exciting the packing portion was, but I'm glad we got to stick the train station on.
Yeah. All right. Well, good journey.
Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you in a couple of days.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, I'm going to run the credits. Bye.
Bye.
Jag är där och kommer runt personer som tar över. Jag är med sig